Hello guys, it's WazzaTZK and today we have some more Killing Floor 3 news. So basically back in October we unveiled the first 3 team members of the Nightfall team, which is Foster, Devil and Imran. I actually have a video showcasing that and all their skills. Basically this week they're going to be showcasing our next trio of expert operatives, which is Luna the sharpshooter, Obie the medic and Nakata the ninja. As we can see, we have our image right here. We actually saw the sharpshooter in the Husk Reveal already, so we actually obviously knew the sharpshooter was coming back. Don't know what gun that is she's holding. Could be possible sniper, obviously. Could be a marksman rifle. But we actually do have 2 new characters, and this is Nakata the ninja, also known as Berserker. I've also got 2 melee weapons, so maybe you can hold 2 melee weapons at once, perhaps. Like maybe you can like dual wield now. The weapons look kind of lightsabery a little, whereas on the right hand side we've actually got our medic, who actually looks like he uses SMGs now. If you remember from Killing Floor 1, the medic did tend to use a lot of SMGs and stuff, so maybe we're going back to that again. We could have the HM tech weapons return. We had like the 301, the 201, it was like pistol, shotgun, assault rifle. We could have some of those returning maybe. So starting off with Luna the sharpshooter. Again we have bright yellow eye here, which I think might be used as some kind of special ability. I originally thought, but I don't exactly know. This rifle does look good. I don't know what it is. Looks like some sort of semi-automatic sniper or something. Once a hunting guide in Cordoba, Argentina, Luna became the city's stealthiest protector during the Z outbreak. Now a member of Nightfall, she's as deadly with her aim as she is with her frequently colourful language. Because that's the thing I actually quite like with Zfest. Zfest isn't really too constrained with colourful language. They will literally call you a dickhead, which is funny. And if you can incorporate that same humour into Killing Floor 3, I think it will work quite well. Luna's role in the field is the team's designed marksman. Her rifle boasts high damage and penetration, obviously letting her take down large Zeds with just a few well-placed shots. Luna's skills are to choose between a slow, precise sharpshooter or a scrappy run-and-gun marksman. It is obviously a mix of sharpshooter and gunslinger then, because you can obviously have that tactical edge, or you can have like the running gun shooter kind of thing. And of course we did actually see in the Husk Reveal that they did actually merge gunslinger and sharpshooter together, so there is definitely a lot of perks that are going to be added together to basically make space for possibly new ones perhaps. So her gadget is the Death's Hand, an explosive homing arrow that she can shoot to execute multiple targets. See, where does the arrow come from? Does it come from the actual gun, or does it come from somewhere else? Because I don't really see that on the actual character itself. Like, where does the arrow come from? And next up we have Obie, our medic. Got some kind of chest piece on here, like a device on his front chest, and he's also got something in his nose as well. I don't know whether that's to like control health or something like that. And also I quite like as well how we've got a bit of backstory behind each character too. So fired from Horsine for his insufficiently profitable work, biomedical researcher Obie seeks revenge against his former employer through Nightfall. Quite methodical, he seeks the group's mission as secondary to his pursuit of scientific discovery. Possible betrayal, perhaps, might happen. I don't know, it just feels like if he's going for more of like the scientific side of it rather than Nightfall's objective, then maybe something could happen there. I don't know. So on the battlefield, Obie takes on the role of the team's healer. He can keep his teammates alive and fighting for far longer with his array of healing darts and grenades, so we actually do have healing darts again. Is that an attachment we do have to unlock though, or do we just get it with the medic weapons? Because I don't know, I feel like that is part of an attachment, isn't it? Obie's skills let him choose between prioritising his own survival or providing greater benefits to allies when healing them. So basically with medic you can choose to be an absolute knob and just basically don't heal anyone, or you can basically be a team player. So I mean, it's pretty interesting. Obie's gadget is the Sanctum, a field projector that heals nearby allies while damaging and slowing enemies that enter its radius. And finally we have Nakata. Again, on his back it looks like he's holding some kind of katana. A very futuristic katana, I can't actually tell. And he actually does have some kind of grapple hook on his arm as well, which is pretty cool. So you can basically just grapple wherever you want. And again, it looks like he has a bunch of ammo bags and stuff on his waist. And some armor plates on his chest. Again, pretty cool. As he is the front man doing all the damage, I guess he does need armor. So Nakata brings swords and bows to a gunfight and does so with style. So he actually uses swords and bows. Is that like the Bugsaw bow then from Killing Floor 1? I guess that is good as well actually, because then you're not limited to just melee weapons. I know I don't like using melee only. I do like to have like a nail gun or something, so it is definitely good to have some ranged weapons in there. As the squad's melee specialist, his sword can cut down hordes of Zeds while keeping larger enemies at bay with blocks and parries, so blocking and parrying his back. Maybe you can even block and parry the Scrake's grapple attack. Maybe you can even grapple into the Scrake as well and get your revenge. Nakata's skills let him choose between an all-in-your-face melee threat or a more nimble skirmisher, weaving in and out of combat. His gadget is the Heavy Ken, a grappling hook that propels him towards enemies to deal devastating blows. So he does also have some backstory as well. He spent over 2 decades as a globe-trotting assassin, earning enough to vanish into retirement in Macau, I don't know how you say that. With age though came reflection, and he turned to the field with nightfall, fueled by desire to atone for his past sins. And so just like the other 3 characters, they will have their own skill trees that players can use to unlock and upgrade skills. We've seen it before with the other 3. Players can mix and match passive, throwable and gadget skills to create builds tailored to their own preferred playstyle. So starting off with the sharpshooter, this is actually the sharpshooter's logo right here, looking quite good. I've already noticed as well, it's got some very similar skills to Killing Floor 2 sharpshooter. You got stability for level 2, and you've also got the standstill perk, which I'm guessing gives you extra damage for standing still or by crouching. And again, we already have those in Killing Floor 2, so also they're taking a lot of those and adding them into this one. Can I see a rack 'em up in level 8, or is that just me on the right hand side? I think that's some kind of rack 'em up skill perhaps. Can you imagine if we had rack 'em up again? That would be mega. I would actually love that. But we do have this skill, Queen Bee +1. Micro missiles are fired out in addition to the arrow that targets random enemies, which is their special attack for sharpshooter. Deals 250 ballistic damage on impact, so there's different types of damage here. So this one deals ballistic damage, and the upgrade cost is 175. In this screenshot here, we can tell we have 825, so that's like the currency we use to unlock some more skills, which is pretty cool. No, actually, those are for upgrading the skills, not for unlocking them. Because basically, with each skill, you got like 3 upgrade tiers, but you do unlock them by getting to level 4, level 6, etc. Right, next up is the Berserker's skill tree. And yeah, again, we've got some healing ones now, obviously, because you're going to be taking a ton of damage. It looks like we have some kind of throwing stuff as well. Get what they're called now, like ninja stars that you can throw, perhaps. There's even some stuff for your grapple hook, I'm guessing for extra range or faster movement, perhaps. And again, I noticed here, under your proficiency rank, you actually got 2 stripes here for level 3, whereas if you go to the sharpshooter, you got 1 stripe for level 2. So of course, each time you level up this proficiency, I think the icon changes, so you get more stripes and you probably get another one. I'm actually quite interested to see how that would look in game. So yeah, the ability we do have for Nakata is Roaring Tiger. Deal 10% increased weapon damage with heavy melee attacks, just like in Floor 2's level 20 skill. Deal 10% increased cut weapon damage with ranged weapons while aiming down sights. So again, there is different damage types in the game. This time for Berserk, we obviously have our cutting damage. And finally, our level 30 Obie. So yeah, it looks like here, when you do get to level 30, obviously your background for the perk, it stays the same until you upgrade. And I'm guessing when you upgrade using these proficiency points, obviously your perk's background icon will change. Like if you get more stripes here, And again, the medic icon basically looks the same thing as Game Floor 2's icon. And yeah, looking at the skill slots, it's got a lot to do with healing. You got syringes, medicine here. You also got some things to do with team play in level 20, probably by healing a lot faster perhaps. Level 6, you got boot icon, looks like it slows that down. And if you do look really closely at the burn unit picture, it does look like you get a massive ring where the Z will slow down. It's pretty cool, good for giving you a break. But yeah, burn unit, the Sanctum's energy field deals 100% increased damage over time to small enemies. And again, we don't get any type of damage for that, maybe poison. Doesn't tell us what damage it deals, but again, it's pretty cool. I reckon it is probably poison, judging by medic. We hope you enjoyed your introduction to the rest of the Nightfall team. In the future, we're excited to revisit our previous specialists for a deeper dive into their lore and personalities. Okay, so the other three is going to get some kind of story just like this. And to reiterate, plans for free post-launch content include new and returning perk archetypes for specialists, plus additional weapons, maps and features. See you next time. So it looks like we're going to be getting some post-launch content in the future, which is good. Definitely going to keep the game alive for a little bit. And you see, the thing is, we haven't really seen any other returning characters. We've only really seen Mr. Foster return. I don't know anything about Scully or the DAR bot or whatever, but none of them seem to return. And only Mr. Foster so far has made an appearance. So what's going to happen with all them? Are they going to be added as like additional characters you can choose from? Or are we only going to have Mr. Foster as Commando? Like, what's going to happen there? And they said as well they're going to be introducing some new content throughout as well, which means we're going to be getting some updates for the game, possibly seasonal stuff. Hopefully it is a lot better quality than some Killing Floor 2's seasonal launches, and I hope the rewards are actually a lot more worth it, if you get what I mean. But yeah, again, I do absolutely love how they're going like further into the progression system by introducing like a lot more of these perk skills. It definitely does give you a lot more to choose from rather than just like 2 each tier. I think these might actually have some more meaning behind them as well, which is going to be pretty fun. Definitely going to be very fun to customize loadouts. But yes, so I'm going to end the video here. What do you think of this recent blog? Do let me know down below. But don't forget to like and subscribe, join Discord if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.